Hi, I'm Tabitha and Damsel in Dystonia. I thought I would shoot a little quick video here and not necessarily talk about myself in the dystonia, but this time. I thought I would share some thoughts for you guys on inspiration, motivation, and just being thankful for what's going on in your life right now. Many times we as humans, because we're all, you know, living right now, we have things dished to us that we freak out about or worry about. Everybody's always wondering, you know, what they want to be when they grow up. I know I still don't know. And I'm 38. But I think it's important that everybody take some time to be alone. Find a spot where you won't get interrupted or have your time to yourself disrupted in some way. I now, fortunately, get a lot of alone time now. It kind of sucks. I always wish to have more alone time, and now I do, so be careful what you wish for. But anyway, take some time and put on some nice soothing music. Binaural beats are awesome. When I was blessed enough to have the opportunity to teach guided meditation and basically did group group hypnosis, guided meditation for stress and anxiety relief, which I miss being able to do that. But as you can tell with my talking, it would be almost impossible because my voice wouldn't be soothing enough anymore. Turn on some kind of nice relaxation themed music. Like I said, binaural beats, theta level is the best for meditation. Get comfortable in a recliner, laying down, sitting, whatever position that you are most comfortable in. And then start breathing. Take deep breaths in, and with your eyes closed, imagine that in your belly area there is a balloon. And with each deep breath in your nose, you're filling that balloon up with your breath. And this is a proper deep breath. It fills the lower lobes of the lungs, and you want to look pregnant. Basically, when you take a breath in, you want the air pushed down and out. Then count to 3 and then release the breath through the mouth as slow as you took the breath in. And just practice your breathing. Go 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out, then 6 seconds in, 6 seconds out, and keep the breaths going like a wheel turning. Never holding the breath or pausing the breaths, just continuously breathing in and out. And the goal would, after you practice this, I suggest daily, the goal is to not only lower stress and anxiety from life's issues, but to bring back focus, clarity, for yourself to be able to handle everything going around you or happening to you or whatever. So after you practice your breathing in and you're doing it for, you know, a week, add seconds to breathing in and breathing out. I am now up to, or was up to 15-second breaths in and 15 seconds breaths out. I have problems with it now because of the dystonia. Unfortunately, does disrupt me when I'm doing my meditation. Not always. Sometimes I'm lucky enough to be able to continue those breaths in and out at a nice slow pace, but because of the jerky motions and spasming in my esophagus, around my esophagus, it disrupts my meditation routine. But it still works, and it still helps me cope with depression and anxiety. Like many of you, I have anxiety now that I didn't used to have because of what life has dished to me with the dystonia. I worry about what's going to come about when I go to the Mayo Clinic with, you know, what tests are going to happen. But I talk myself through it. What's the worst that can happen? And then when I have an answer, well, what's the worst that can happen? And then I get another answer. Well, what's the worst that can happen? And the goal of that question is to get you, well, me, to a point that realizing that even though whatever worst thing I can imagine happening, it's going to be okay. Because if that happens, well, then what can I do? There's always a solution. There's always a way to get through the worst case scenario. And I like to plan. It's hard to plan now because I never know what I'm gonna be like from day to day, because I don't know if I'm going to be having a good day like today, or if I'm gonna have a really bad day. And bad days would be the days that I have the I'm calling them non-epileptic seizures. I don't know if that's what they are yet. It's just been the closest thing that I found that seems to fit what happens. Of course, I'll get more info when I go to Mayo and they look at the videos and however many days I'm there. And but the worst case scenario, play it out. Ask yourself, if you're having an event going on in your life that's really scary or just stressing you out, ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? Get your answer. Well, if that happens, then what's the worst thing that can happen? And if that happens, you get your answer. Well, if that happens, what's the worst thing that can happen? Work it till you realize that no matter what happens, you're going to have an answer, because there's nothing that we have happen in our lives that we can't solve in some way. It's all about taking action. So no matter what you have going on, it comes down to whether you're going to allow that event to control you, or if you're going to take control. Going back to meditation, or self-hypnosis, they go hand in hand, and practicing both is awesome and will do everybody good. Go back to just taking some breaths in. And find yourself getting overwhelmed, go to the bathroom. If you're at work, lock the freaking door, sit there for a few minutes, take deep breaths in, do it for like a minute, and then feel yourself relaxing. Because as soon as you're relaxed, your mind will feel better and you'll be able to have your solutions. You'll be able to think clear. you'll be able to make a more logical decision on whatever's going on. You'll be able to rationalize things better. You'll be able to help others if they're having issues and they're coming to you for help, because you'll be able to have your clarity then. So, it's been about 10 minutes. So, yeah, it takes some time. Find a quiet place where you won't be disrupted. Turn on some binaural beats. You can find them on YouTube. Pandora Radio has a relaxation station. You just search binaural beats. You can find CDs, places. The theta level is the level that promotes the sleep, promotes relaxation, and is great for meditation. So I recommend the theta level. That's THETA, binaural, BINAURAL, beats, type music. Turn that on, listen to it, focus on the music, then focus on filling that balloon up in your stomach with a nice deep breath in, slow, let it out, do that, feel your body relax, and then when you come back, then think about the issue, and you'll be able to find your answers and have clarity, because you'll feel better. I promise. Again, self-hypnosis, meditation, practice it. I'm fighting depression right now, but I'm taking action. I'm not going to let depression control me. And I'm not a person that has chronic depression. I'm a person that has depression because of my current situation. But I don't identify as a depressed person. But we'll talk about what you identify as later on when I do another video. So go practice some meditation, chill out, relax, gain control back over your mind. Thanks.